What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Ark Survival Evolved. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a while. And I think we're going to go on an Argentavis hunt, or Argentavis, or however you say it. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to catch one, and so I think I'm going to try and sting it into unconsciousness with my scorpion. These delos seem to be a lot tougher in here. Why are you so tough right now, and why won't you fall down? I would love for you to die. I would also love for you to go to sleep, too. I think we should be able to handle it with just a scorpion. I don't know exactly. My scorpion's got 1,000 HP, so I figure he should be fine versus an Argentavis, right? I don't know. It's not something that I've ever verified or tested, I suppose. We'll give it a go and see how it turns out. If we end up losing a scorpion, it's actually not that big of a deal. They're pretty easy to tame, and they don't take long. Get that torpidity up right now. Hey, go ahead. Keep hitting me. It's fine. Whoop the hell out of me. I just want you to fall asleep. Oh, fell asleep. And so it looks like it takes quite a few stings, though, to get rid of him. We're going to add the meat real fast because that helps him get a little bit of his stamina back. The place where I know Argentavis is at, the top of this mountain right here. I think I could probably trank arrow him, too, if I get really, really lucky, but I'd have to leave the scorpion behind. And I'm concerned that I wouldn't have enough trank arrows, and so it would be risky, but I would have to trank arrow him, leave the scorpion far enough away to where it wouldn't add to the combat. Well, actually, I could turn it on neutral, I guess. And then once I fire the first couple shots, I could jump onto the scorpion and then handle it. There's a raptor over there who's causing all kinds of shenanigans. I'd prefer to avoid that, too. A raptor would be able to do pretty good damage to my scorpion if he wanted to. Rather not get myself raptor murdered out here. Rapturdered. It's got the word turd in it. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? I mean, it is what it is. You can't spell turd without rapturder. So, there it is. The act of raptor murder. He'll come after us from pretty deep, though, so I'd be careful about it. The other dinosaurs should be able to take care of themselves. One of the things that I do very much like about here, let me turn on the lights for you. Is that better? Like that a little bit? I think it'd be hilarious if they had dinosaurs that were actually attracted to light sources, and so they would flood in from other areas to investigate. I also think they should add the tapetum effect on some dinosaurs, or at least on some of the nastier enemies. What is that right there? Oh, a bunch of saber-toothed tigers? Oh, that's hardcore. There's like 40 of them. Maybe we should not go that way. There are many directions we could go, but the one with the 900 saber-toothed tigers, probably not the one we want to go after. I'm going to go up and over right here. But yeah, the scorpion's actually pretty good at going all-terrain. I wish that he had sticky feet like in real life where he could just go straight up walls and stuff like that. But I guess that's due to the fact that in real life, most insects, they have like little hairs or whatever on the bottoms of their feet that fit into the little tiny crevices and whatnot. There's one right there. You can see him on the mountain right there here. Oh, I can't zoom in. Never mind. My zoom breaks all the time. Like if I'm zoomed out and I jump on a dinosaur, I can't zoom in until I get off and get back on again. It's odd. I don't know exactly how it works. We also have to hope this little guy is lower level. There's another one over there too. I wonder if they add. That's an MMO term if you don't know. Adding is essentially what happens if you attack one monster and then another one jumps in to help it. It's called adding. And so I don't know. He's up and flying. Wonder what level he is. Also, I'm a little bit concerned that maybe my sting will not be able to hit him if he's high up in the air. Is this what you want to do, Argentavis? Is this really what we're going after right now? I'm going to sting you. I'm going to sting you like crazy. Birds and bugs, you know what they say. Here, I'm going to back up for just a second. And if you want to stay on me, you're welcome to follow me. But you got to give the poison time to work, by the way. I mean, if you're going to use the stingies, you got to let the poison have time to work. And so let's run him back here for just a second. He's right there. We need his torpor to get a little bit higher. We have been losing HP, so he's tougher. What level he is? Oh, we killed him. Okay, so he was a level 3. Oh, we got one over here, too. Well, I'm going to try and get some off of Argentavis real fast. We got a kitty cat over here that I don't know if I can knock him out or not. We're definitely going to give it a go, though. He was level 9, and it took quite a bit. There's going to be a little bit of a learning curve right here. People are just going to have to accept that. I've never done this before, and so obviously... How are we looking on food right now? Yeah, I was going to say his stamina's looking pretty low. Let's go ahead and top him off real fast. I got a bunch of spoiled meat, so he should be fine. We'll let that tick back on up to maximum. We'll find another Argentavis. We killed it. I didn't count how many strikes it took to kill it. And so I think going in, let me take my trank arrows. There we go. We got trank arrows so we can get it started a little bit. Once we get his food filled up. I don't know if Argentavis... Does Argentavis... Ooh, I should probably look that up, shouldn't I? What does it eat? Let me look it up real fast and see what I should feed it. because I have dual screen right now, so it's very, very... I just want to find out what I have to feed this guy before I do anything else. And so I need to feed him raw meat. Oh, so he needs raw... I don't have any of that right now. I would have to kill some things in order to make that work. I thought that he was a scavenger and that he would eat rotted meat. I thought that he was like a buzzard, basically. Well, damn, had I known, I would have harvested something else. I suppose we can knock one out, and then we can go find some food for it. Oh, please don't get stuck right here. Oh, also, don't do that. That's even worse. If you fall off a mountain right now, I'm going to be upset with you. Oh, Scorpion, what are you doing? What are you doing? Scorpion, don't fall off this mountain. I command you, as your leader, and as someone who cares about you deeply, no matter how ugly you are. There we go. We made it back up. We made it back up. Sometimes these rocks can be a little bit sketchy. That's why I bring the Scorpion. A lot of the other animals seem to suffer with it. Plus, the Scorpion has sleepy dust in his tail. Sleepy cuddle dust in every tail. Well, if I can't work my way up the mountain, perhaps... Come on. You can make it. That's not a clipping plane right there. That's perfectly fine. I know you can do this. There we go. See, you just gotta believe in him sometimes. That's all that he needs. I'd be also doubly careful, because sometimes there's like T-Rexes and all kinds of crazy shit up here. So, watch out for that. If there's a T-Rex, kiss your ass goodbye, I suppose. You're not gonna make it. In fact, that might be a death for us if we come across a T-Rex up here. Luckily, haven't seen one. Haven't seen one. I think we should be alright. There's a couple of critters up in here that I'm not super afraid of, and they're all predatory, which means I should be able to kill them and get more meat. If I could put an arrow on a couple of these, at low level, I bet I could knock one out. Let me jump off of you real fast, and then I'm going to put you on neutral. Alright, so now that we've shifted our Scorpion into neutral, don't ask what I use as a shifter. You don't want to know. We'll try and find... I saw one over here. And a lot of this kind of depends on my ability to shoot straight. It's a little bit dark, too. Like, firing at him at the middle of the, in the middle of the night is definitely giving him a tad of a bit of an advantage. If I could find one that's already landed, that would be much easier. So that one's a little bit low over here. I don't think they'll swoop down from that high. Let's give it a try. I think we'll be alright. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I heard they added Quetzalcoatluses into the game, too, which are like these big-ass pterodons. It's basically a pterodon, but you make it like 500 times bigger, and it's like, wah, just cruises around. I don't think they aggro from that high up in the air. We got to get one aggroed, though. Come on. Where's one that's flying low enough to where I don't feel like an idiot for wasting an arrow on it? Haven't seen a Quetzalcoatlus, by the way. Have not seen one, but if I do, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. There's one right there. He's still not low enough, I don't think. I need him to be a little bit lower. Let's say some terrible things about his family, and maybe about his career prospects. And maybe that'll bring his attitude a little bit lower, if not his altitude. Oh, there he is right there. Jump off real fast. Alright, big boss. I'm on you. I'm on you. Alright, let's get the sting on him. I'm going to run away for just a second because we need him to fall asleep. If he'll do that in the air, that would be great. But I think he's level 1, which would make this like super easy. Alright, so there's another sting right there just to keep it nice and ticking up with the torpor. Ow. Got us right there. Unfortunately, I think he's able to outrun us. Little bit unfortunate. Oh, he's got to make like a full turn right there, doesn't he? Okay, so if I go like this, we might be able to outrun him for just a second. Let the poison sink in. Yeah, taste my poison. You feel that numb face feeling? Yep, it's coming over you right now. Fall asleep. Become my friend. That's right. Every friendship begins with sleep-inducing drugs and a little bit of violence and coercion. That's what I learned from Ark Survival Evolved. I would like to have a torch out right now because I can't see for anything. Oh, thank you, Pteranodon. Thank you for helping. Oh, I'm a little bit sleepy right now. Oh, he's down. He's down. Okay, so we got him. I'm going to let him sit there for a little bit. I have a bunch of narco berries on me. I don't really have a way to get more narco berries, so this might take a while. However, if it doesn't work within the confines of this episode... Oh, there's stones over here? Yeah, but there's no bushes, are there? Okay, so we need to kill something now that has meat on it. Otherwise, unless you've got meat. I mean, do you have meat? He eats it pretty fast, so I wouldn't count on it. Wish I could drag this guy somewhere else, too. Let's see if I can get normal arrows, we can pull down one of the other ones. There we go. That'll work. Are they only out at night? Oh, if they're only out at night, I might be screwed here. Might be a little bit screwed. He's only level 1, so this should be a very, very easy tame. Oh, I pooped while firing a bow. Add that to your list of things you can accomplish, Hawkeye. Did I get him? I would like to get him. There we go. Looks like we got him aggroed now. Should be able to get enough meat off this thing. I think anyways. To accomplish great things. Let's get Big Boss Slasher over here. Have him follow me. Jump up on his back. Alright, so now that we got that, let me see if I can fight this thing real fast. Fighting with eagles right now. This is pretty badass. I actually don't know if that counts as an eagle or a hawk. I'm not sure how this whole thing works. There's another something over there. I don't know. There we go. We killed Pulmonoscorpius. Alright, so you stay away, Pulmonoscorpius. We need this to handle right here. I don't know how much meat you get out of one of these things, but damn it, I'm going to try. Pretty good quantity, actually. Oh, this tame might take longer than I thought. This might be a stressful tame. We might be out of luck here. So he's been draining down a little bit. What's he got going on? So his torpor... Oh my god, he has so much torpor. Okay, so we're actually going to be in pretty good shape with this guy. I think we should probably get him started now. How much do we get off of him? He's level 1, so I would assume this would be pretty fast. Then again, I'm starting to feel like... it might take the same amount as like a Carnotaur. I don't know. I've never done this species before, so this might get a little bit rowdy. I saw something else flying around. Let's see if we can find something else that'll give us a little bit of meat. It also depends on how quickly he drains out his random attributes, and so we'll have to worry about that too. I don't see anything else around here. Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably gonna leave once we get down here. I try and stick to aggressive things, and unfortunately scorpions can't jump, so that's going to be a major problem when it comes to orchestrating our offensive against the foe. If I had some prime meat, it would probably make this easier too, but what are you going to do about it? Alright, so from right here, he's going that way. I don't know, we're firing off of a mountain right now, so this is going to be a little bit of a sketchy shot. Might be leading him too much too. Come on. Hey, Scorpion. I'm pressing the E button on you right now. Please let me mount you. Thank you. I wish I could fire my arrows off the back of my Scorpion. That would make me, like, stupidly happy. I don't know if I can get him. That's a... bit of a sketchy shot right there, isn't it? There we go. I don't know. I'm not so good at archery. I did take archery. A couple semesters, in fact. Just because it was a fun elective, but... I don't know. Kick his ass, Seabass. Kick his ass. Also, let me mount you. Let me mount you right now. Let me on. Let me on the ride. Oh, that one's like level 50, dude. Oh, no. This might not work out so good for us. That one's way higher level. He's kind of scary. Also, I think he said something anti-scorpion. You're starving. Find something to eat fast. Oh, that's pleasant. Well, on the plus side, we have like 1,000 HP, so, you know, we got that going for us. Let's regenerate a little bit of stamina here. There we go, we killed it. So now that we knocked it out, Pulmonoscorpius, don't touch this thing. If you touch this thing, sometimes oh my god, Pulmonoscorpius, will you get the hell out of the way? There you go. Stuck on my Scorpion again. Always stuck. Oh, wait, you have an inventory? Oh, it's got talons. Okay, I don't know what I need those for, but I suppose they're probably useful for something. Let's go ahead and we'll harvest him off real fast. This may be one of those things where in the next episode I have to show him to you, because it's going to take us a little while, but it's an ongoing thing, so kind of a cool little adventure to have, in my opinion. You want a giant pet eagle? I kind of want a giant pet eagle. We're hungry right now, so let's take care of that too. Got a little bit of cooked meat right there. Let me eat up a couple of those to make sure that everything's nice and squared away. We'll go back in just a minute. I've got 50-something of our random little narco berries. So I'm hoping that his torpor is high enough to where it explains why it took us so long to knock him out, too. Jesus. It took forever to knock that thing out by comparison to some of the other stuff. But then again, I've heard rumors on the breeze that for like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, it takes like 500 arrows or something ridiculous. Yeah, this is going to be troublesome. I can tell already. We may have to do something gangster here. I don't think these increments of 7 are going to get it done. This is going to take a while, and I'm going to need a new location that I can get narco berries from. And also, this location is not looking like the best one. Let's go ahead and just keep him knocked out for right now. The last thing I want to happen is for him to wake up. I would love to get some prime meat to throw onto this thing, though, to make it go a little bit easier. Let's continue down the hill. We'll see what we can accomplish here. Let me get... Oh, do I have the stuff I need to repair my boat? We'll repair that now because it's right on the edge. We're going to go back out hunting and just... Oh, my boots are broken, too? Can I repair it? Oh, I can. Awesome. Okay, so let's drop that right there. Now that I've got my boo back, we'll repair you too because I love getting myself freebie XP for remaking stuff that I already have. Throw that onto there, and let's go down the hill. I think if we can keep ourselves on an established path, at least finding our way back shouldn't be quite so bad. There's a lot of rocks in here too. Let's follow this down, I guess. This looks okay. Maybe. I gotta find some more narco berries. Really have no choice unless we want this to like not work and we want to fail. So if we can get back down into some brush or anything like that, it'd make me happy. He's got a little bit of health missing. I think he should be alright though. He heals pretty slowly. We may want to avoid any further conflict and or bloodshed. But for right now, I'm happy with where we're at. It looks like that path goes pretty obviously up the mountain. We may want to mark it with something though, just in case. Sketchiness definitely intensifies. Sketchiness intensifies. So let's grab... Does this... No, it's not harvestable. What about you? Okay, so that's harvestable. Oh, that's harvestable too. Well, those were on top of the mountain. How come you wouldn't let me harvest them? Saber-tooth over there. I think he's stuck in it. Oh, shit. Yeah, get him, big boss slasher. Get him, big boss slasher. Wreck him. Get up in there. Get some. That's right. Earn it. Earn it to burn it, my friend. Earn it to burn it. Also, don't... Here, I'm going to harvest him. Don't you harvest him. I'm going to harvest him. Awesome. You tend to waste the things. I give you gifts, and then you waste them, and it makes me upset. My torpidity is going up, so we need to get as far the hell away from predators as we can. I don't know if it's going to go all the way up, but we're about to fall asleep in just a minute. And so once we black out, I'm definitely going to need to be up here. Let's go up the hill real fast, and if I could fall asleep anywhere over here, it would be preferable by comparison to down there. Because there's a saber-toothed tiger hanging out down there. Do I have any stimberries? If I could offset this with a stimberry, that would be great. Let's also maybe eat up a couple of those real fast. Maybe feed myself very, very quickly in case I'm about to fall asleep. Wait, my torpor says 0. My scorpion's torpor is pretty high, though. Huh. Well. Okay, he's dropping off now. We're looking pretty good. So can I harvest these right here? Yeah, put that away. Oh, I can't. Wait. Picking up rocks. Oh, if I can harvest these, then we can go back to the top of the mountain, and that'll be that. I mean, it's a little bit of a berry picking episode, but that's not a big deal to me. I don't know. This is like 90% of training everything in the game, so you might as well get used to it. Running around trimming for narco berries after you knock them out. Hindsight being 20/20 and all that fun stuff. Let's get back up here. We'll check in on him. We actually don't have any way to get our... Oh, I should probably... I was just about to complain about my hydration. Oh, there he is. He blends in with the rock. I was like, damn, he disappeared on me. So he's pretty unconscious right now. Judging from looking at him, I bet this is going to take about an hour. So... it's a bit of a risk. Do I have enough wood? Let's make a campfire up here. I'm going to make a campfire real quick. I'm going to chop down some trees. And after doing so, what I like to do is I make little mobile campsites, basically. Just something I could throw down real fast. Because if you end up sitting here for like hours and hours and hours, the thing you have to worry about long term is the fact that you're going to need to have a location where you can cook meat. You need a location where you can get food. You need a location where you can grab berries. And also, now that we're on a mountaintop, it gets very, very cold up here at night. And so having the random stuff that you need in order just to get by throughout an entire evening, dying on top of a mountain is not something that I want to do right now, and so I'm going to avoid it at all costs. I would love to have an Argentavis. I think this is probably a smart spot. I don't know. This is going to be a short episode, but I have to apologize. I guarantee you guys don't want to see like any of the boring sort of nitty-gritty making the sausage of taming this thing, because it's going to take a long-ass time. So I think what I'm going to do for right now... Wow, this bush is pretty awesome. What is this right here? Can I harvest you? I can. You have berries on you. You look like mountaintop coral. It's a little bit weird. That's an odd plant right there, if I do say so myself. Anyways, I'm going to break it off right here because I think it's merciful to all of you. What is a red one for? Like level 60? How do you get a red one over there? I love that right there. When you look at a mountain from this distance... You can see all the random little... That's amazing that the developers managed to actually capture that in the side of a mountain. I wonder if they just took the picture of a mountain and then built the mountain around the texture that they took the picture of and then filled it in once you got closer. Because if you look at it right there, I wonder... Because you can actually use stuff like ArcGIS to make a 3D model of a mountain by taking a map, so you capture with a satellite image, and then ArcGIS takes all the altitude readings from like all the random maps of that location that you've ever seen. You import that in using 2 or 3 different files that are linked to the map that almost every single geological survey map has an associated like topographic profile and things like that. You use it, and you can actually take high-definition pictures and then wrap them around a 3D model. I wonder if they did that, because that would be that's how I would do it. Save you the trouble of having to model an entire mountain. Just take a satellite photo at really, really high resolution, because they have those, and then you just get the mountain for a real mountain in real life. You take a satellite photo of that mountain, you wrap it around it, you make the model, and then you just insert it into your world, and then you build the rest of the topography around that. Cool thing to think about. I wonder if that's what they did, because that looks really, really real right there. I've stood on top of a lot of mountains and looked at a lot of other mountains way off in the distance, and that looks realistic right there, and that makes me think that might be what they did. I don't know. Anyways, I'm actually going to end the episode now. Hi-do, everybody. Thank you for joining me in Ark Survival Evolved, one of my favorite games of this year by far. This year has had slim pickings, and I'm really, really glad we got like a cool AAA, well, not really AAA, I guess. It's a smaller company. But either way, we got one of the really, really polished indie finding that came down the tube after a month or two of just having like nothing going on. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. I hope you decide to stop by. Bye, everybody.